Episode 39 of Trying British Foods. For those of you who feel that this introduction is unnecessary and comment that on every episode, my advice is to create a series of your own and make me care about it. This is my special holiday episode because there have been more holiday items that have come in for the season into the shop, so I'm really excited to get into some of these. So the first is I have this Christmas cracker. Now, this is actually a full circle moment because for those of you who are longtime viewers, you will know that in the very first episode of this series, when I had the Twiglets, there was a joke on the back of the Twiglets that the punchline for it was a Christmas cracker or something like that. And I didn't know what a Christmas cracker was, so the joke like completely went over my head. Then I have a very important item. I have this Coles brandy butter. Now, you might recall I had Christmas pudding, and I set British TikTok on fire again for not putting any custard or anything on it. And one of the suggestions that people were giving me of things to put on Christmas pudding was some brandy butter. People were actually confusing me a little bit with the instructions for the Christmas pudding. Like they were saying something like you like stuff money into it and then you set it on fire. And I mean, it was all just sounding a bit chaotic to me. I wasn't having any part of that. But I will say that particular set of instructions specifically, I am going to put that on the shelf to save for later because there is a beautiful innuendo wrapped up in there somewhere. I just need to kind of figure out what the setup to that is, you know? So I do have some brandy butter. I'm going to try this just completely on its own, just a small little bit so I can taste what it is, but I am really excited. It's a fun name, brandy butter. It sounds at once chic and common. And then lastly, I have another item that I have been searching for a very long time, mostly just because of its name I just really love, and that would be this Stockley's Mint Humbugs. So now, of course, on the back, we have the full story. It even is labeled the Stockley's Story. That's the title of this. And we need to know the beginning, the middle, and the end. There needs to be character growth. There needs to be a good resolution. We know that on the back of British products. So here we go. The Stockley story. In 1918, Malcolm Stockley returned home from the First World War to his native town of Accrington, Lancashire. Oh, I probably pronounced that wrong, sorry. To recommence the craft that he had pursued as a younger man, that being the art of toffee making. It was from these humble beginnings in a shed in the High Street that the Stockleys' name first became recognized as quality street manufacturers. Stockleys is, in fact, a living tribute to the golden age of sweet making and is guaranteed to rekindle fond memories. The tradition, quality, and love that is placed into our recipes has made Stockleys one of the most recognized sweet manufacturers in Great Britain. Kind of hoping for a romance in there as well. I mean, that, it's just, but, the Christmas cracker. I think, I understand I just pull this apart like this. Okay, let's, ooh. Okay, it definitely is smoking, so that's concerning. What is in here? Okay. So there is this little piece of paper. There is this, what is this? Tissue paper? Oh, is this a crown? Do I wear this? That? Okay. And these tweezers, I think. Right? Yeah, tweezers. Okay. What did one hat say to another hat? The answer, you stay here, I'll go on ahead. Okay. All right. That was fun, I suppose. The brandy butter. I love how cute this is. Okay. So I'm assuming, this is probably something similar to like frosting, no? No, this is 10 times better than frosting. This absolutely tastes like brandy. You absolutely can taste the brandy. How much is... Okay, yeah, so there's a good amount of that in here. I don't know if this is top 10. If it's not in my top 10 things in this series, it's really, really high. Very, very sweet, but definitely tastes the brandy. Easily top 15, top 20, if not higher. This is wonderful. I can't wait to actually put this on something and eat it properly. This is great. And the Mint Humbugs. Okay, here these are, individually wrapped like this. These look brown. They're kind of like So here again, the cultural differences in anything having to do with mints continues. Now, this is a mint flavored sweet as opposed to a mint, if you can follow the linguistics of what I just said there. Let me start with, I like these. I do really like these. These seem like a product of a bygone era, and I love things like that. But this is just incredibly sweet, not a mint at all. So this is a mint flavored sweet thing as opposed to your mints, which are really overpowering, as opposed to our mints, which are much sweeter and more similar to this, kind of. It's very circular. I'm not really sure what to do with it, but the bottom line is I like the humbugs. They are really good. I'm sure there are other flavors of this I'd love to try and find. They only had mints when I went in, but this is really good. Thank you very much for your recommendations, and I'll see you next time.